Hello everyone and welcome back. So in this video I'm going to talk to you specifically about children, minors and the Baker Act. And this has become a bit of a sore point for me because we are seeing so many children that are being Baker Acted. And most of the time the way this happens is you've got a child, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, typically 10 and younger, but you get the idea, right? Just kids, little kids, right? They're in school and they either make a silly comment about wanting to hurt themselves or somebody else. They might post something on social media. I had one kid who was wearing a t-shirt that made a ridiculous statement about wanting to hurt people. Turns out it was a fashion statement being sold on one of these websites. But whatever happens, the child gets Baker Acted, right? The counselor in the school freaks out, calls the police, and the kid gets taken away in handcuffs as if he or she had actually committed a crime. It's really terrible. It's shameful the way that we do this. And it really traumatizes the children. And I said to this one particular family who had called us, and they described exactly that, where their 10-year-old child had, I guess he was getting bullied in school, and said to the school counselor, in response to her question, which was, have you ever thought about harming yourself? And he said, yes. The next thing he knows, a couple hours later, cops are showing up at his house, and they handcuffed him and took him away. And of course, he was traumatized. He's now been sitting there for 4 days. Now, I don't know why the family hasn't taken action. I suspect it's because the facility keeps telling them he's coming home tomorrow, he's coming home tomorrow, he's coming home tomorrow. But the long and short of it is that every day he's there, he's becoming more and more and more traumatized. And I said to the family, look, when you call us, it's a no judgment zone. I'm not here to tell you what you should do with your child, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that based on what you're advising me, it sounds to me that not only is he getting worse, but the facility wants to keep him. He has health insurance. They have an iffy case, but this is a facility that likes to keep people, and they've already told you, well, we're going to get a court order or sign here, meaning the voluntary admission agreement. They're telling you that he is going to be detained for an extended period of time. They're very motivated. And I said, look, this is your child, you do what you want, but he's getting worse every day. And this, perp walk that he was made to take most certainly traumatized him. And the longer he stays there, the worse he's going to get. And they're counting on it. Why? Because the worse he looks, the better their case is. You can just imagine, right? He stays there another 4 or 5 days. They get in front of a judge and they say, look, Your Honor, look at this child. He looks terrible. I'm sorry, we need more time here. And you can see they're going to intentionally make things worse so they can build a case to keep him because he has health insurance, and this is how they make money. And so at the end of the day, if you have a loved one, and it doesn't have to be a child that's been Baker Acted, my advice is you get them out as quickly as you can, right? But especially when it comes to a child. It just breaks my heart when I see this, and having had my own family member Baker Acted, I kind of understand how you feel. But with a child, it's heartbreaking. Do not let the state, this facility, these sleazy doctors keep them any longer than they have to. You got to fight to get them out, and as quickly as possible. So that's my 2 cents on Baker Acts and minors and the trauma it causes. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions or comments, post them. I read all of them, and I will do the best I can, typically within 24 hours, to respond to you. And I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.